you've had a lot of experience in the testing field, and it seems like that experience has kind of shaped how you recruit. What are some of the main things that you look for when recruiting? What identifies as like, hey, this person is going to be a great tester for this product?
Yeah, no, I think I kind of alluded to or kind of spoke to the first point, which is I actually try to give some sense of diversity. So looking at the general, the U.S. market, let's say if it's the U.S., we did some international stuff. I've done some international things as well, so obviously it's a little bit different. But using the U.S. market as an example, when I take a look at that a little bit more broadly, that doesn't mean that I would recruit for, equal to the U.S. Census, right? Like I'm getting exactly the right mix of all that kind of stuff. We bias it, obviously, because I think you can make educated guesses. You can kind of know if you have sort of a techie product or if you have sort of a home goods type product. You can definitely make some smart, educated guesses and make sure your community has the right set of people. But one way that we've been able to do it in the past is to put that marketing message out there into that recruitment and see what you get. Right. And so I think that's always been an interesting thing. And Chris, I'd love your thoughts on this. But, for the marketing team, that's been awesome for them, is because they can actually put that marketing message out there, an early version, something that's a few sentences, and really test it for the first time and just see sort of like who responds to this and why did they respond to it and why are they interested in it. And, that's why that second step is really sort of having that survey ready. That I've talked to the marketing team, the executive team. We kind of work together to figure out, okay, what is it that we want to know about this population of potential customers, these people that might be interested in our thing? What do we want to know about them? Some of it's obvious demographic things, but a lot of it is also just sort of the simple questions of like, why are you interested in this test? What made you click this and apply for this? And I think those have been really interesting ways to kind of help choose those testers. A lot of it for me really has been sort of their level of engagement, excitement in actually just applying, right? Because they haven't gotten anything yet. They have an interest, they have something that they want to bring to that. And, one of the standard questions, and I think you guys have it in your templates even, is, what makes you a good fit for this test, right? And I think those have been always very illuminating. You can kind of see and you can hear really how people connected to your product idea. And I think that, that's always been a good way to kind of get started. So again, I try to put the marketing message out there, see who comes in, and then take a look through that and see sort of what their comments are and why they're interested in joining.
That question is like such a genius move. I'm not sure who at Centercode. I'm imagining it was Luke, our CEO, came up with the idea. But that single question does so many things. It can, when you ask an open-ended question in the survey, because I don't recommend you asking like 15 open-ended questions. That's going to kind of just kill your response rate. But when you ask something like, well, why do you think you're a good fit for this test? You get things like you're mentioning, like fit, like are you a fit audience for this? You get beta tester fit or fit to be a tester, right? Like, why are you interested in feedback? Are you well spoken? Are you like decent at giving feedback? Can I understand what you're saying well enough? It just offers like the attention to detail. So they're giving me more data in here. And someone that says, I just want a free product, you're just like, nah, yeah, you don't seem like you're going to be a good tester or necessarily a good fit for this product. It's a wealth of information in that. Now it's important to ask those questions. And when you are screening for an audience, is to throw that single question out there. Why are you a good fit for this test itself?